The Immortal Hulk, issue number 17. Nobody tells me what to do. You keep needling me, and if I want to, I'm gonna take this joint apart, and you're not gonna know what hit ya.
So, what's going on here?
Ordinarily, you wouldn't have clearance for this, Dr. McGowan, but since the Hulk's capture will directly impact your work, I thought you'd like to see how we did it. Procuring Rick Jones's corpse got the Hulk's attention. As predicted, his countermove was to investigate the abandoned Shadow Base Site A, which wasn't as abandoned as we made it look. We didn't think he'd bring his therapist along, but Agent Burbank managed to remove Doc Samson without difficulty. Following that, we fired up the radiation emitters we'd installed, the same type we use for testing, and gave the Hulk a sunburn. Now Bruce Banner is trapped in that mountain, exposed, wounded, and helpless. All Burbank has to do is fire one bullet.
I don't see Banner on screen, General 14.
As I said, all you have to do, Agent Burbank, is fire one bullet.
General Reggie, you just said he's helpless. The guy who sent me to hell
Is helpless. Let me have my fun.
Banner! You can't run, Banner! So, here's the skinny. I come to and there's artificial sun all over, and some idiots put a bullet in me. Now he's hunting me for sport. Still, so far he's made 2 dumb mistakes, so I figure I got even odds.
I'm right behind you, Banner.
He's right about that, though. I need to make a little space.
What's that noise, Banner? Trying to smash the emitters. Get some darkness? Good luck, they're everywhere. Or, wait, are you scrounging tech? You gonna invent your way out of this? Is that it? You gonna make something really smart? Yeah.
Yeah! Radioactive ants in your eyes, big shot.
Does that really smart? 'Cause this is gonna...
Oh!
Okay, the ants were a shock, but a punch in the face.
Damn it, not used to this puny body. What are you made of?
Super tough plastic, courtesy of the CIA. I'm a cyborg, Bruce, and you're not Bruce. Like I said, 2 dumb mistakes.
What? Hey!
I first was thinking I was Banner. The second, it's Joe, was thinking I was helpless. Guess those ain't plastic. You having fun yet?
Oh!
'Cause I am. I don't do helpless. Get up, Agent Burbank. You're not critically damaged.
Easy for you to say. Where'd the little creep learn to fight like that?
Any number of places. He alternates between living outside society and living with the Avengers. He'll have picked things up.
He called himself Joe. Glenn, can you cross-check the old Ross files?
Sure thing.
Here we are. Banner once worked for a Las Vegas casino under the name Joe Fix-It. His skin was gray at the time. That configuration hasn't been seen much since. He was vulnerable to sunlight back then, too. The body was. Is there anything stopping Banner from going through a personality shift without hulking out? Is that against the rules?
If he's taught us one thing, it's not to look for rules. Smith, can we get a remote view on Banner?
Monitor team can't get an exact fix, sir. Too much mountain.
Fine. We'll have to make do with Burbank. Make do? Did I stutter, Agent? I've tolerated your idiosyncrasies because up until now, they got results. But the time for playing games is over. No more grandstanding, bushwhacker. The second you see Banner or Fix-It, you shoot to kill. That is an order.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, this place is nuts. Ant farms and hamster runs are built into the walls. Aquariums? Guess they like to keep an eye on their experiments. Huh, there's a familiar face. How's my driving so far? Yeah, you ain't the boss of me, Pally. You ask me, Banner should have kept this guy locked up, throwing his weight around like he's, this fish tank. I can see right through it.
kind of a design flaw. A room full of computers and they're all plugged in. Why? The place is abandoned. What are they doing? And how long have I got to work it out?
Still no sign of him. I don't like it. He's got a bullet wound. He shouldn't be keeping ahead of Burbank like that. You said he didn't like sunlight. Smith, change the frequency on the emitters. Shorten the wavelength to UVB radiation. Yes, sir.
I should watch these cuts. Banner's puny body doesn't heal the way my old one did. And if I bleed out under these lights, they've got us right where... The lights, the sunlight, they turned it up somehow. I could feel it.
Hope you brought your sunscreen, Joe.
Keep it together. Banner's body can take the sun. They gotta know who I am if they're using this on me. Trying to drive me out or back in. Big mistake. They just gave me all the info I needed to turn this around. And maybe the tools to use it, if this is what I think it is. Banner's a nerd, and I can tap into that a little. But he's no computer nerd. Hacking ain't his thing, and we don't exactly got time to learn. But if there's one thing I ever did learn, it's this. Sometimes it ain't about you being smarter. Sometimes it's about the other guy being dumber. And now it's time for those Banner smarts. 'Cause I need to work fast.
General, check this out. Looks like he smashed one of the aquariums. He's in Sector A, the administration suite.
Oh,
Admin, should I be worried? We can block him turning the lights off from here, but still, put him down, Burbank. Now.
And we're done.
You're done, all right. Too bad we can't play some more. But orders are orders. He's down, General. Good work. Now start cutting him up.
Groovy.
Make sure to secure his head first.
Wait.
Burbank, what's he doing?
He's stronger than he looks, General. How'd he get so strong? I said...
Wait a sec, will ya?
Really? You're gonna want to hear this. I figured it was weird, me taking over this body. I mean, why'd Coach put me in? I don't even like Banner. But I get it now. Banner's all about science, the senses, and not just him. I like those things too.
Stay back, Banner. I'm not scared of you.
I like having a good time. And I like using my head. I like figuring stuff out. Like ways to hurt people. These emitters of yours, you can program what comes out from right here. Make that UV more intense, right? Hurt me more. Funny story.
Sir, he couldn't turn the emitters off, but it's like he turned them up. The wavelength's compressing. Oh my god. Burbank, get out now!
Banner doesn't know computers, but he knows radiation. He knows wavelengths. Past visible light is ultraviolet. Tighten that wavelength, you get X-rays. And past that, you get...
Gamma radiation. The emitters. He's locked us out, and he's set them up for a massive overdose of gamma.
Burbank, we've lost visual. What's happening? What's happening in there? Agent Burbank, I repeat, we have lost visual. Bushwhacker, respond. Smith, get me a satellite feed.
I'll pull one up, sir, but we're not going to be able to see inside the mountain.
God in heaven.
The mountain, it's gone. All that gamma, I guess he had to let it out.
Subject B, tell me he's ready. Human error was the problem here. Burbank's sadism, his need for revenge made him sloppy, and Banner wouldn't have gotten into the system if it had been properly secured. Even the aquarium design. Essentially, we put a locked steel door next to a glass wall.
That was Jeff's idea. Back when all this was being designed, he said having the experiments on display promoted work-life synergy. They did something similar at his tech startup.
You mean his large-scale investment fraud? Thankfully, Dr. Clive, God rest his soul, is no longer here to make such decisions. You're head of research now. Tell me about Subject B, Dr. McGowan.
You know the basics. We used Rick Jones's body as kind of a scaffolding for a shell of gamma-activated tissue, recovered from the corpse of Emil Blonsky. It woke up today, General. It looked at us. You want to eliminate human error? Trust me, there's nothing human in there.